In this video, I'm going to be walking through 15 frequently asked questions about success in business and how to scale up your business. So let's go ahead and get straight to it. My name is Sam and I run an online coaching business helping other coaches scale their business to 10, 20, 50K a month through content, branding, and running ads for their business. On a daily basis, I get random questions, and today I'm going to boil down the top 15 and get those answers for you, so that way you can go ahead and start your coaching business or consulting business, or really whatever business that you want. So let's go ahead and jump straight into it. Number one, how do I identify a profitable niche or market for my business? Great question. So first things first, I've always heard that the riches are the niches. I call it niches, but whatever. The more niche down that you can be, the more profit that you'll make, simply because the less competition that you'll have. Now, that's true to some extent. However, you can also go a little broader and reach out to a bigger audience, like coaching or general consulting or fitness. Since there's so many people in a niche, 1% of that niche is still millions of people. However, if you chose an industry like fitness, there's multiple layers of fitness that you could tap into. For example, busy CEOs, stay-at-home moms, bodybuilders, people that just want to lose weight in general, people that want to gain weight. As far as if you were a coach like myself helping other coaches, you could work with fitness coaches specifically, dating coaches specifically, relationship coaches. There's so many different layers within each niche, and at that point it's really up to you on how good you are. In my opinion, I highly recommend choosing a layer within that niche and then being open to serving the general public or a bigger audience, but maybe just focusing on one specific niche within that industry. Number two, what strategies can I use to scale my business effectively? If you want to scale your business with consistency and predictability, the number one way to do that is going to be running ads for your business. I know there's a lot of organic coaches out there teaching you to just post, or send cold DMs, or go into Facebook groups and just spam out your posts and try to help people that way. And hopefully you'll get people, turning into clients on the back end. However, it becomes a job very quickly, and it's really unpredictable, and it's based on really the algorithm gods. Scale your business using ads. The good thing is that it's very simple on, if you put X, you'll get Y back, right? If you put in $100, you know what you're gonna get out of it. And if you put $200, you'll just double the result. It's more like a formula than it is guesswork. And so for me in my business, I run ads for my business because I found that to be the most effective and the most predictable on a long-term, higher scale level. Number three, how do I create a unique value proposition to stand out from competitors? Here's the thing. Chances are someone has your exact business model. The goal isn't necessarily to create something that no one's ever heard of. The goal is to create trust, accountability, and a brand, so that way people want to buy from you instead of your competition. For example, if you saw Alex Hormozi and you saw a random guy building a business, obviously both know how to build a business. The difference is this guy has a brand, he has trust, he has credibility. You can watch his videos, you can listen to him talk about all the knowledge that he has, where the other guy, yeah, he's successful, but you don't really know if he knows what he's doing, if he got lucky, how he got his business, or anything like that. You're gonna go with the guy who you trust, you've gathered information from, and you can tell that they've already been able to solve your pain points and have provided you with solutions. So you just want to do the same thing for your customers. Number four, what are the most important metrics to track for business success? I'm not going to be the best person to ask this question to when it comes to all businesses, because obviously a lot of businesses are a lot different. However, for my business specifically, it's going to be profit, ROI, and revenue. Simply because, one, I want a return on investment for the ads that I'm spending. If I put in X, I want to make sure that I'm getting out Y. And if I'm not, I need to figure out why that's happening, because if I don't figure out why that's happening, I won't have a business for very long. Number two, for profit, I want to make sure that obviously I'm able to make money with my business. That's the whole purpose of starting a business, other than like helping people, but I want to make sure that I'm able to pay my bills with my business. Number three, revenues, because I also, if I have employees, if you have other business expenses, you want to make sure that you can pay for the things that you have coming in. Number five, how can I attract and retain my ideal clients or customers? To attract your clients, one, like I said before, you're gonna want to run ads. You're gonna want to run ads calling out your dream client, calling out their specific pain points, and with your content, you want to be solving the problems. For example, if you're a fitness coach, all of your content should be based around fitness. It shouldn't be around your family. It shouldn't be around your life or what or any of the stuff that doesn't have anything to do with fitness. If you want to attract clients to your personal brand, you need to make content that your audience wants and needs. That's it. And then if you run ads, you just get more eyeballs on that content. Number 6, what's the best way to market my business on a limited budget? So here's the thing, and the way I'd like to teach people, especially brand new coaches, is running ads doesn't cost as much as you might think it will, right? Especially starting out, if you're a fitness coach or a relationship coach or a dating coach or a mindset coach or a life coach or whatever, it's not going to be thousands of dollars to start running ads for your business starting out, right? I like to tell people, when you get started, maybe $15, $20 a day to kind of get the ball rolling. You'll sign a few clients. We'll help you with your offer, get you a high ticket offer, so that way you're not doing any of this, $200, $300 crap. We'll start putting together an offer for you where we can start charging $3, $4, $5K. And that way you put in $15 a day for your business. You start running ads, you get more eyeballs on your content. We start creating better content. Those dream clients that start following you on your page, we'll start converting those guys into clients. And that $500 that you spent turns into $6,000. And then from there, we'll start putting more gas on the fire. We'll start running your numbers, seeing what that took to actually create. So how much do we actually put in on the ad spend side to make $5,000? And then that way we have your numbers, we'll have your ROI, and then we'll scale up that way. So starting off, don't think that you need this super crazy high budget in order to start running your business. Number 7, how do I create a successful sales funnel that converts? Very simple. Build a brand, start running ads, start creating content for your dream client, hire an appointment setter, hire a closer, keep it moving. What role does personal branding play in business success? In my opinion, personal branding gives you the leverage that you need in order to grow your business at an exponential rate. Without leverage, you're going to be basically working a second job. Number 9, how do I manage cash flow and ensure profitability? So I kind of answered this question before. It's very simple. Track ROI, track profit, track revenue. Obviously, you want to make sure that there's more coming in than going out. Number 10, when and how should I reinvest profits into my business? Again, this is based on the type of business that you're building. For coaches specifically, it's pretty simple. I don't think that you should be investing profits necessarily. I think that you should have a set spend that you use for running ads, and then based on that revenue and based on where your business is, then and only then should you start hiring out and should you start spending more in ads. Because if you're not getting an ROI, a positive ROI, you probably shouldn't spend more on ads. You probably should figure out why your ads aren't positive, right? And then once you start making, you start getting into that 20, 30, 40K range, then we can start adding an appointment setter. We can add maybe a sales closer. Appointment setters are commission only. Sales closer, maybe you can do a percentage of the total that they bring in, or you guys can, talk about how you want to do that. But at that point, it's less about the profit margins than it is the ROI and how your business is coming along. Number 11, how do I hire and build a team to support my growth? I don't like answering this question for new coaches because it's just something that you're worried about that you don't really need to be worried about right now. At the moment, build your business up to at least 20 to 30K a month, and then we'll talk about hiring at that point. But your first hire should probably be an appointment setter. Your second hire should probably be a sales closer. And at that point, that'll give you the time back in order to handle fulfillment and really focus on your business. 12, what systems and processes should I implement for efficiency? One Instagram ad and an appointment setter. You get those 2 things down, the rest of it will handle itself. The Instagram ad, again, is to bring in new followers. Your content will convert those new followers into appointments, and your appointments will obviously turn into more clients. How do I stay motivated and overcome setbacks in business? You have to remember why you started. If it's about money, quit now, save yourself some time. You got to remember why you started. It has to be bigger than money and paying your bills. Number 14, what are the most important skills I need to develop as a leader? You need to learn how to handle your own emotions. Self-control is going to be the biggest thing. I highly recommend reading some books by John Maxwell talking about being a leader. I recommend listen to podcasts by other leaders who've built successful businesses, especially in the avenue or industry that you're in as well. And I suggest you do that sooner than later because you want to build a foundation to build your businesses on. If you don't have a foundation, it's all going to crumble anyway. Number 15, and last but not least, how can I balance taking risks with making calculated decisions? I'm a big numbers guy. I think logically. I'm not a big emotional roller coaster basket case type of person. And so I think the first thing is going to be figure out your numbers for your business. I only make decisions in my business based off of the ROI I'm getting from my ad spend. So if that ROI is negative, which it's typically never, so if that ROI is negative, then I'm not going to add more to my business. If it's positive, then I can make better decisions. Also, don't make decisions based off of, like I said, I don't make many decisions based off emotion. So I'm not going to just go add an extra closer for no reason. I'm not going to add an appointment setter for no reason. The only reason I would hire someone is if I physically couldn't do the work anymore, or if there was just so much work to do that I literally couldn't do it. When it comes to making financial decisions in your business, you really want to base it off of needs and desires for your business, not necessarily for your emotions. So with that, guys, I hope that helps. There's 15 questions answered for business success in the coaching world. Again, if you're someone that has trouble with any of these 15 topics or 15 questions, hit the link in my description below or follow me on Instagram where I have more content just like this. And when you're ready to scale your business, shoot me a DM or book a call. So with that, guys, I'm off. Catch you guys later. Peace.